Hi everyone, I'm Nadia Zaman, Associate at Rudner Law, and this video is about dismissals without cause. In Ontario, there are two types of dismissals, with cause or without cause. The vast majority of dismissals are without cause, in which case the employee is entitled to notice and/or compensation. If the employee is dismissed with cause, they are not entitled to any notice or compensation. Non-unionized employees can be let go at any point for almost any reason. Assuming there is no breach of human rights or other claim, the only question is the employee getting the notice and/or severance that they are entitled to? This entitlement has two distinct sources. The first is the Employment Standards Act, which sets out the absolute minimum that employees are entitled to. The minimum periods of notice set out in the Employment Standards Act cannot be contracted out of. If the employee was employed by the employer for 5 years or more, whether the employment was continuous or not, and whether the employee was active or not, and the employer has a payroll of over $2.5 million, then the employee is also entitled to severance pay, which is over and above the entitlement to notice. The second source of entitlement to notice is the common law, which provides, generally speaking, that employees are entitled to reasonable notice of termination. This is the presumption at law, but it can be displaced by contract as long as the contract provides for at least the minimum under the statute and the contract is enforceable. There has been a lot of litigation in recent years regarding the enforceability of termination clauses, and in many cases, they're not upheld. Employees have a common law duty to mitigate their damages. For more information on mitigation, watch our video on mitigation. For both employers and employees, we always recommend seeking legal advice in such situations. The cost of dismissing an employee can be substantial. We regularly work with our employer clients, not just when dismissal is being considered, but also in preparing contracts of employment to ensure you don't incur more costs than you need to. Similarly, we regularly assist our employee clients by reviewing their severance packages at the time of dismissal, as well as by reviewing their employment contracts before they sign it. For more information about how to assess entitlement upon termination, watch our video on assessing notice entitlements, or feel free to contact us.